The man in the box was twisted into a 360-degree shape. As long as his body was hurt, gold coins would spew out of his mouth like a walking human banknote printing machine. However, those who used it did not know that while gaining wealth, they would also pay a heavy price. Jack accidentally picked up a suitcase. When he opened it, he was stunned. He never thought that there would be a person inside, with his body twisted into a ball. The man begged Jack to help him get out. Unexpectedly, a bizarre scene occurred. With a little force, the man screamed in pain, and a gold coin spilled out of his mouth. Holding the gold coin, Jack was dumbfounded. He could hardly believe it was real. But the man said it was indeed a genuine gold coin. Once his body was injured, gold coins would be produced from his mouth. He also promised Jack that as long as he could find a way to get him out of the box, all the gold coins produced in the process would belong to Jack. However, looking at the gold coin in his hand, Jack hesitated. To determine the authenticity of the gold coin, Jack immediately went to the pawn shop. After the owner's appraisal, it was confirmed that this gold coin was an ancient coin made of pure gold, and each one was worth $10,000. Jack told his friends and girlfriend about the matter. When they saw that the man in the suitcase was still alive, the girlfriend immediately wanted to rescue him. As a result, when pulling, the man spat out a gold coin. A vicious idea instantly came to his friend's mind. He pulled the suitcase out of the bedroom and then kicked it downstairs. Seeing the gold coins all over the ground, the friend told the man in the box never to expect to leave here. At this moment, they could no longer suppress the greed in their hearts and began to torture the man in various ways. In order to improve the efficiency of gold coin production, they even used electric shocks, completely disregarding the man's life and death. Soon, gold coins filled the entire house. Seeing the man suffering, Jack felt that their methods were too cruel and advised his companions to let the man go. But his companions were already blinded by money and demanded to continue the electric shock treatment. At this point, the man also gave up begging for mercy because he knew he would not live much longer. Just as the friend was about to continue, Jack stepped in to stop him and wanted to take out his phone to call the police. But his girlfriend snatched it and smashed it to pieces with a hammer, then knocked Jack unconscious. Looking at the man in the box who was on his last breath, the two prepared to squeeze out his final value. However, just as they were about to take action, the man in the box suddenly laughed loudly, and his eyes instantly turned gold. But the two did not care and still pressed the electric torture button. Unexpectedly, a terrible thing happened. As a puff of black smoke burst out, the man originally trapped in the suitcase directly turned into a demon.